my lovely YouTubers, it's me, Morgan Tracy J, come today with the Women's Wednesday chat. You know, every Women's Wednesday right here on my YouTube channel, I just answer you guys' questions. So if you ever have a question, be sure you submit it at my website. Well, last Women's Wednesday, I talked about fasting and I gave a message over fasting, and I got quite a bit of your questions, some more, and so this video is going to be how you can prepare for your fast. Now, I want to be honest, it depends on what kind of fast you're doing. I mean, if you're just doing a water fast, then you definitely want to prepare with prayer, but you really don't need to do anything but get a big old pack of water. That's what I used to do. I'd go to Walmart and buy a big pack of water, and like I think a 30 or 40 pack. And there you go, that's all I needed for my fast. But if you're going to do something like a partial fast or the Daniel fast, then yeah, you definitely need to prepare. Because one of the things is you don't want to make your fast all about the food, right? So if you spend at least like a few days before your fast preparing some stuff, guess what? Your fast is going to go a lot smoother and it's going to really help you out, especially in those starvation, hungry moments. Honestly, fasting is not easy. I could lie. I would love to say, it's so easy, you got this, but it's really not. It's hard on you, it's hard on your schedule, it's hard on your body, but most of all, fasting is you sacrificing. And so how's a major way that I prepare is just to buy the food that I know that I can eat. And if you're going to do a Daniel fast or whatever type of fast you're going to do, then you might want to do things that are a lot more healthier, not very processed, a lot more organic, you know, and things of that nature. And honestly, fasting helps you spiritually and naturally. So if you are someone who is like battling with like overeating or weight issues, or just maybe a deep insecurity tied to your weight and eating, then I truly will say fasting can not only help you with that, but it also will allow you to get closer to God, and it'll help God deal with things in your heart that's pertaining to those areas and insecurities, right? And so it's also so healthy and so beneficial for you. And if you're someone who wants a shift in your life, a shift in your weight, a shift in your mind, then fasting is definitely beneficial for that. So what I do when I prepare for my fast, I usually just go out and buy the things I need. I usually make a small list of the things I need, which might be like almond milk, some rice, some black beans, right? Whatever it is that you may need, you need to look at yours. But I know me, I need like fruits for smoothies and greens and, you know, things like that. That's what I use. But something that is so major with fasting, especially when you're doing a fast, you need to eat at home and not out. That's something that eating out should be just really like not very for you, because a lot of stuff is really processed and everything like that. So you need to also prepare a lunch for yourself if you have to go to work like I did. And prepare a lunch for yourself so you don't have those starvation moments and you won't be tempted to cheat. Honestly, it's really, really challenging. So I will say that fasting doesn't have to be this rocket science of a thing, but what it is your heart's content. And every day in your fast, I will say, be just seeking the Lord. And even the days coming to your fast, continue to seek Him and on the things that's on your heart. Maybe if there's some crippling mindsets or some fears, continue to pour out to God in this area. And as you go through your fast, you will see Him begin to reveal things to you. I was in my fast and, you know, it was going really well, but it was a few days, I was praise and worshiping. And when I was praising and worshiping, something just hit me in my spirit on something I needed to surrender to God. And I thought I had surrendered it to Him, but I realized that's where the lack of peace was coming, because I was still fighting against Him. Like, are you sure, God? Are you sure? I'm not sure though. Are you though, God? But I'm scared. Like, that was kind of the mindset of it. And so I was just praising and worshiping in my fast. I was doing something as praise and worshiping, and bam, there you go. I got revelation, you know. And so that's what I want to say is when you're fasting, you're so much more open to the Spirit. Also, you're more willing to be obedient to God. Before I started to fast, there was a word that my preacher gave at church, and it said, "What have you done for Jesus lately?" And I know I do YouTube videos and stuff, but I said, God, I want to do some tangible things for you. Like, I want to tangibly touch somebody. God, I want to tangibly do something for you. And lo and behold, about the 3 days into my fast, I came across somebody that really needed some help. And as I began to talk to this woman, she really spoke to me. But before you know it, she's pouring out her life. And she battled with a lot of issues. But as I looked at her, I could see myself in her. I could see my backsliding ways. I could see my anger issues growing up. I could see everything about myself. Like, and she had her hair shaved off at the time when she was talking to me. And there was a time where I shaved off a lot of my hair too, where I was just in a state where I didn't know what I was going through. I felt lost. I felt overwhelmed with life. And so, you know, it was just a lot of things that when she began to speak to me, I got to bless her, thankfully, but most of all, she really truly blessed me by her story, and also where she was at in life. I had to remember that I've been there too before, and I had to build her up right there where she was, and I was so grateful that God answered that prayer. I wanted to touch someone physically. I love to touch you guys, but I want to sometimes empower someone face to face, you know, and so that's something God gave me this week, and I'm very grateful for that. And so I will tell you, when you decide to fast, it's you want to prepare, you want to get your food together, you don't want to be like sloppy with everything, but what it is you want to open up your heart, and you want to be willing to sacrifice and be obedient. And that's how you really prepare, because you're no longer focused on, oh, what do I got to cook and what do I need to go do this schedule. You're making that time to sit with the Lord, but also you're making that time to be open with the Lord, open with your heart, open in everything about your life, open with your frustrations, open with your fears. You know, it's allowing you to be just opened up to Him. And that's what fasting does. Like I say, it doesn't move God, it moves you out of the way. But I just wanted to tell you guys, I love you so much. I pray somehow this video inspires and blesses you and empowers you to go out and try your own fast and to prepare effectively. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.